Well, I'm not dead. I haven't been working on a new folk album. I didn't get cryogenically frozen. But you guys should seriously check out my new viral cat channel. I think it's also time to bolt down my saw. Now, after those mostly ridiculous but technically true statements, I do want to say I am totally fine. Thanks so much to all the people who reached out over the various channels and asked how I was doing. I will admit that disappearing at the beginning of a pandemic was probably not the best look, and I do apologize. It wasn't really my intention to disappear, it just kind of happened, and before I knew it, years had passed. I wish I could say I spent that time working on some fantastic project that I could share with you, but mostly I just worked, self-isolated, kept my head down like everyone else. I really built a wall of tasks around myself, and I think the idea of climbing out of it was so daunting I just kind of sat there. There have been some awesome changes though. The main one is that I moved from British Columbia to Nova Scotia. That's a G0x6,165,000,000 for those concerned with the G code. Actually, better throw a G21 in there as well. My partner and I decided we want to get out of the hustle and bustle of the city and move into a smaller town like the ones we grew up in. The kind of town where people don't call the fire department when you try casting something. We ended up buying our first house, which you can still actually do here, and it came with a beautiful big 2-car garage that I'm entitled to all of, minus a space to park the car in the winter. Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. I ended up financing a small milling machine that I think will be enough for the work I do. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. There are some things that I like, some things I don't like. Perhaps I'll get to that in a later video. I haven't actually seen a review video on this machine, and it would have been helpful for me at least. A lot of these machines obviously bear a striking similarity to one another, so I think I'm probably going to look up some of the equivalent models and kind of see what upgrades people have done to their machines. I certainly know what upgrades I would like to do. I really miss having a Power X feed, and a Power Z feed would be great as well. There's also some parts of the machine that are kind of anemic, like the quill lock and things like that, so I'm hoping to change some of those, I think. I know Stefan Gotteswinter has an excellent video series on some of the things he's done to his machine, which I think is roughly the same size, so I'm sure I'll be watching those a fair amount in the near future. I've obviously got my own wish list for tools and machines and things as well. Of course, now it's a little trickier. Rather than sort of using the shop at a well-outfitted company like I was allowed to do at my previous work, now it's kind of my own shop, so everything's pretty expensive, and you know, it might take some time. I've certainly been spending a fair amount of time on eBay and Craigslist looking around for good deals. Some of you may notice, though analytics says you won't, that I deleted my last video. It was an update video. I deleted it for 3 main reasons. The first is that it just wasn't a great video. I wasn't happy with it. When I released it, it was kind of just to get something out, and a lot of the stuff isn't really applicable anymore. The second reason was all the comments. I read them all, so many were so thoughtful, and it just felt impossible to actually write meaningful messages back to people. I was afraid that if I felt that I had to start doing that, I wouldn't be able to get to making a new video at all. The third reason was that I had this really great Thanos finger snap gag planned out for making it disappear, but the prop department fell through. Tinfoil and a yellow tint in post-processing was considered. So where do we stand now? I think to maintain my own sanity, I want sort of 3 distinct paths for projects. Something along the lines of small, medium, and large, where I only sort of have one in each category at a given time. I just ordered a cop-out, a new component for the injection molding machine that should take a lot of the programming work away. Many people commented it's what I should have used in the first place. I had my reasons, but we can discuss that in an upcoming video. I'm thinking the injection molding machine kind of has 2 videos left in it. I think the next one's going to be getting it all working, or mostly working, and maybe analyzing where I think I went wrong in managing the project. The second video, I'm hoping, will be a demo, and maybe an analysis of how it works, what could be improved. The jeweler's lathe is alive and kicking, and I'm not joking about the kicking. I'll do a quick video to wrap the series up. It basically works, but I think it would need revision to be any kind of useful tool. I think it just needs to be more rigid and probably needs better access locks. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. Thanks again for sticking with me and being so patient. I really wasn't anticipating being gone that long. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I'm really hoping to post more videos more frequently now, and, you know, I think with my own new shop there's going to be a lot more stuff I can post about, so I'm looking forward to it. Happy New Year's, everyone. Nice, 2 new lighting fixtures. That's going to make it a lot easier to film. What about me, Father? Your test piece. It'll be like you never existed.